So, I don't want to call it a comeback because you gotta have been here in the first place to be coming back from anything, but I digress. Howdy there. After realizing that I have a webcam on my new laptop, I realized I could go back to turning on the camera and then rambling and then putting something up on YouTube and pretending I made a video. 1 year I will learn how to actually edit these things. This year is not looking good. There's too much bullshit of the political kind that I have been calling for years. As anyone who actually watches this video might recall, me talking about shit back from my show when I used to do my show, and I might start doing my show again at any moment here, so don't get too complacent. I've been talking about how the Republican Party was beginning to eat itself from the inside out, and that is what has occurred. What we have seen is that the Tea Party brand of the Republicans can no longer be reined in. And that was going to happen eventually either way. That's just kind of how shit works. But what happened was that they began to rely, the establishment began to rely so much on the Tea Party, on the Freedom Caucus, as they call it, that they can't win without them. But now, and I'll be honest, I predicted that it was going to happen in another election cycle or two. I am surprised that it happened this time around. Eventually, what would happen is that the establishment no longer had the power to keep them in check, but they couldn't kick them out for fear of never winning again. And that is what we are seeing right now. I expected it to be a true believer, not a con man, but what we've got is a con man. So, all that is to say, it's kind of died down now, and I knew it would. I should not have let myself get so riled up about the Bernie or Busters, because more or less at this point, they are falling into line like we always knew they would. And I want to point out, I caucused for Bernie here in Minnesota. I am not sorry that I did that, but I did realize that Bernie was not going to be a very good president after having done it. Because he is not good with policy, people. He isn't. And that's part of the problem. The only thing he promised that he had a plan for was to start free college. Except, what does free college even mean? Free technical schools? Free Ivy League colleges? Like, how? Define free college. What kind of a degree is necessary before free college is no longer a thing? Should up to the doctorate level be free even? Maybe. I don't know. I'm not pretending I know shit. What I know is that Bernie had a terrible plan that was going to hurt things, and was not willing to compromise. Look, we've seen years of the Republicans refusing to compromise and where that got us. Do we really want to be the Republicans but on the left? I don't think so. That's not where I'm at. But I don't know. It hardly matters. I've got a lot of thoughts and feelings, and I am inebriated and decided to talk. I should have planned this better, but I didn't. Because that's what you get when you suddenly get excited about being able to make a video, but you don't take the time to actually get sober and write up a script. Until next time, I'm the all-powerful Nate Boy. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it.